Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. 75 years of excellence, honoring the past, inspiring the future. That is the theme under which the Charlestown Secondary School, CSS, held a special launch event on Thursday, May 1st. More in this report.
May 1st saw the official launch of the Charlestown Secondary School's celebration of its 75th anniversary. Mario Philip, who chaired the ceremony, introduced the planning committee, and as the committee's deputy chair, he outlined the events which commenced in April with an evening of art. The other activities will include a Thanksgiving service on May 21st, a radio interview, community visits and giveaways on May 24th, an anniversary carnival on May 30th, a luncheon on September 26th, and a pageant in October.
June 21st, we will be having the grand anniversary gala and awards ceremony. The price for the tickets for that gala is $175 EC, and we will be highlighting the accomplishments of key individuals to our Charlestown Secondary School community. On December 6th, the Merrill Carbon Invitational, which would be a sporting event in honor of Mr. Merrill Carbon, who would have been the head of the science department here at Charlestown Secondary School for a number of years, and also instrumental in the school's hosting of its annual sports day.
Principal Nicola Huggins Paris noted that attending Thursday's ceremony were dignitaries including members of the Nevis Island Administration and Nevis Island Assembly, education officials, and former leaders of the school, many of whom are also former students of CSS.
Over the years, the Charlestown Secondary School has produced and continues to produce citizens of excellence and character, from deputy governor generals, premiers, doctors, and educators, to electricians, agriculturalists, cleaners, security officers, bus drivers, landscapers, and talk about those truck drivers. We are proud of them all. They are proof that excellence wears many uniforms, and each one plays a valuable role in building our society. We beam with pride as we watch them excel, and we remain committed to nurturing the next generation. Happy 75th anniversary to the Charlestown Secondary School. Can we give our school a round of applause? Thank you.
Minister of Education, the Honorable Troy Liebert, noted that since it opened its doors on May 24th, 1950, as Nevis's first secondary school, CSS has stood as a pillar of nation building in the Federation.
CSS was established to fulfill three essential goals: to provide a publicly funded secondary school for the people of Nevis, to retain scholarship winners from Nevis on their home island, and to offer a broader and more inclusive curriculum for our young learners. Today, CSS students benefit from a dynamic curriculum that includes entrepreneurship, business studies, modern foreign languages. We are cultivating the 21st century skills that will equip our students not only to succeed, but to lead. Yet beyond academics, this school has been the launchpad for athletes, artists, leaders, and change makers. As we look ahead, our task is clear. We must continue to honor the legacy of those who built the institution, from its pioneering founders and teachers to the alumni who have become ambassadors of excellence. By investing in the next 75 years, let us embrace innovation, champion inclusivity, and ensure that every child who walks through these gates, they feel seen, valued, and are inspired to achieve.
The event culminated with the unveiling of a monument on the school grounds by Deputy Governor General, Her Honor Hailita Liburd, announcing to all the attainment of 75 years of excellence by one of the island's premier institutions of learning, the Charlestown Secondary School. Reporting for the Nevis Newscast, I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes.
The launch of the 2025 Bank of Nevis Limited Tourism Youth Congress held by the Ministry of Tourism took place on Wednesday, April 30th, 2025 at the Mount Nevis Hotel. A total of 9 students, 3 from each of the secondary schools on the island, will participate in this year's Tourism Youth Congress. Delonte Warner, Kayla Claxton and Tikaji Maynard of the Gingerland Secondary School. Asia Liburd, Mitchell Borin and Kaden Hunkins of the Charlestown Secondary School, and Itana Hill, Lennon Shiverton and Shadeja Keynes of the Nevis International Secondary School. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, John Hanley, encouraged the students to do their best and expressed appreciation to the coordinators of the competition.
I'm encouraging all students to do their best. All 3 participating schools have won the local leg at some point in the past, which is testament to the highly competitive nature of this exercise. Thanks to all persons in the support system matrix surrounding these students, their teachers, parents, friends, and special thanks to Ms. Vanessa Webb and her tourism education team at the Ministry of Tourism for coordinating this exercise. I wish every blessing on the 2025 Tourism Youth Congress. Students, do your best. All the very best.
P.S. Hanley also expressed gratitude to the sponsor, the Bank of Nevis Limited, for its 12 years of sponsorship. Denwick Liburd delivered remarks as Chief Executive Officer at the Bank of Nevis Limited.
Leadership is not about age. It's about attitude, vision, and courage. I see all of that here in this room today. I see future hoteliers, entrepreneurs, airline executives, tourism CEOs, ministers of tourism, environmentalists, digital content creators, and policymakers who will shape how Nevis is experienced by the world. As you share your ideas today and in the future, remember that innovation doesn't always mean inventing something new. Sometimes it means seeing what is already around us, our beaches, our heritage, our cuisine, our music, and finding new ways to share it sustainably and proudly. The Bank of Nevis is committed to helping build a resilient, diversified Nevisian economy. We encourage entrepreneurship, support local businesses, and partner with government and private stakeholders to strengthen our tourism product. Most of all, we champion education and youth development because the success of Nevis depends on you.
The ceremony was chaired by Caribbean Youth Junior Minister of Tourism 2024-2025, Kiana Warner. Product Development Manager at the Ministry of Tourism, Vanessa Webb, introduced the students. The lecture presentation was done by Sales Manager at the Nevis Tourism Authority, Julie Claxton. The Bank of Nevis Tourism Youth Congress is scheduled to take place on Thursday, May 15th at the Nevis Performing Arts Center, NEPAC, beginning at 4:30 p.m. The Department of Labor hosted its second annual Occupational Safety and Health Seminar on April 29th at the Nevis Disaster Management Department at Long Point. World Day for Safety and Health at Work is observed annually on April 28th. The theme for this year's celebration was Revolutionizing Health and Safety, the Role of AI and Digitalization at Work. Delivering his remarks, Minister of Labour, the Honourable Spencer Brandt, underscored the transformative power of technology in reshaping the approach to workplace safety.
Over the past few decades, technology and its advancement have revolutionized many aspects of our lives, and the workplace is certainly no exception. Digitalization and artificial intelligence are no longer futuristic concepts. They are integral to how we operate today. These innovations are offering unprecedented opportunities to improve safety standards, prevent accidents, and promote well-being at work.
Minister Brandt also outlined the importance and benefits of digital tools.
I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that digital tools also facilitate better training and communication. Virtual reality simulations can immerse workers in realistic safety scenarios, enhancing their preparedness without real-world risks. Mobile apps and digital platforms enable instant reporting of hazards, ensuring prompt action and fostering a culture of safety and accountability. However, as we embrace these technological innovations, we must remember that the human element remains central.
Minister Brandt then declared the seminar officially open. Senior Labour Officer Shanil Skeet gave an overview of the seminar.
The department's annual Occupational Safety and Health Seminar aims at promoting safer, healthier, and more productive work environments across all sectors on the island. One of the department's main focus this year is to enhance the well-being of our workforce and to progressively promote occupational safety and health. Today's seminar will feature 5 expert speakers, each addressing critical components of occupational safety and health. The presentation areas include occupational safety and health, workplace safety policies, stress management, burnout prevention in the workplace, vicarious liability, litigation prevention, workplace injury, compensation procedures, emergency and disaster preparedness, workplace hygiene, sanitation, and equality. This OSH seminar is an essential opportunity for employers, employees, HR professionals, and safety officers to deepen their understanding of workplace health and safety standards, stay updated on legal obligations, and explore strategies to foster resilient and compliant work environments.
The seminar included presentations from Junique Eddy, Labour Officer in the Federal Ministry of Employment and Labour, Karen Amri, Senior Inspector at the St. Christopher and Nevis Social Security Board, Dejona Liburd, Legal Counsel in the NIA's Legal Department, Aldine Claxton, Counselor at the Behavioral Health and Wellness Center, and Javier Otley, Disaster Management Officer at the Nevis Disaster Management Department. The seminar began at 8:30 a.m. and concluded at 3:30 p.m. The Ministry of Human Resources in the Nevis Island Administration is informing of the Romanian Scholarship Offers 2025-2026. The scholarship opportunity, funded by the Romanian government, targets candidates interested in pursuing studies in bachelor's, master's, PhD, and postgraduate or residency studies in emergency medicine or cardiology specialization only. The programs will be instructed in the Romanian language, and as such, successful applicants are required to undergo 1 year of language learning. The scholarship covers registration fees, tuition fees, a monthly stipend, accommodation expenses, medical assistance, and domestic transport. For detailed information on prerequisites and application procedures, visit scholarships.studyinromania.gov.au. A copy of the completed application must be forwarded to the Ministry of Human Resources on or before 12 p.m. on May 15th, 2025. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.